Hey everyone, welcome back for another deep dive.
Glad to be here.
Today we're looking at brain food.
Yes, brain food.
You know, all those foods that are supposed to help you think better and focus and all that.
Yeah, that's right.
One of our listeners sent in a really interesting episode from the Real Life English podcast all about it.
Okay, cool.
So we're going to dive into that today and see what they had to say.
Sounds good to me.
So first of all, why does it even matter what we eat for our brains?
Well, our brains are like little supercomputers running all the time.
Right.
And they need the right kind of fuel to run properly.
So it's not just about calories or something.
Yeah, not exactly.
It's specific types of food.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Some foods give your brain that quick burst of energy.
Okay.
But it's kind of like burning a match. It flares up and then it's gone.
Uh-huh.
Other foods provide a slower, steadier kind of energy.
Like a slow burn.
Exactly like those embers in a fire that just keep glowing.
So we need to be eating those slow burn foods for our brains.
Exactly, and that's where these brain foods come in.
Brain foods, okay.
They have all these nutrients that not only give your brain energy,
Yeah.
but they also protect your brain cells and can even help grow new ones.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's not just about preventing damage. It's
Yeah.
about actually making our brains better.
Exactly.
Okay, so the Real Life English podcast, they had a list of 20 brain foods.
Oh, wow.
Let's dive into some of those.
Okay, sure.
So where should we start?
Let's start with antioxidants.
Antioxidants, okay.
I think a lot of people have heard of them.
Yeah, but I'm not really sure what they do for the brain specifically.
So basically, your brain cells are under constant attack from these things called free radicals.
Free radicals, what are those?
They're just a natural byproduct of our metabolism.
Okay.
But if they build up too much, they can damage cells,
Mm.
and that includes brain cells.
Uh-huh.
Antioxidants are like little warriors. They neutralize those free radicals.
Oh, so they protect our brains from damage.
Exactly.
Okay.
And one of the best sources of antioxidants is blueberries.
Blueberries, really?
Yeah, they're often called brain berries.
Huh, interesting.
They have these specific antioxidants called anthocyanins,
Okay.
and studies have shown that they can actually improve memory and cognitive function.
So eating blueberries can actually make you smarter.
Well, it can definitely help.
Okay, I'm sold. I'm going to go buy some blueberries after this.
Good idea.
Okay, what about something a little more savory?
Okay, how about avocados?
Avocados, those are trendy.
Yeah, but they're also really good for your brain.
Okay, I'm listening.
They're full of these healthy fats called monounsaturated fats.
Okay.
And those fats can actually improve blood flow to the brain.
Blood flow is that important?
Yeah, your brain needs a constant supply of oxygen and nutrients,
Right.
and those are delivered through the blood.
So if you have good blood flow...
Your brain gets what it needs to function properly.
Interesting. Okay, so avocados are good for blood flow.
Exactly.
I like that.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Yeah, what else?
What about fish? Fish, oh yeah, like salmon, right?
Yeah, salmon, mackerel, sardines, all those fatty fish.
Okay.
They're packed with omega-3 fatty acids.
Omega-3s, I've heard of those.
They're essential for brain health.
But what do they actually do?
Well, they're actually building blocks for brain cells.
What, really?
Yeah, they're a key part of cell membranes,
Cell membrane.
the walls that surround each brain cell.
Oh, okay.
And those membranes play a vital role in how neurons communicate with each other.
So eating fish is literally building my brain.
In a way, yes.
That's amazing.
And while we're talking about building blocks,
Okay.
we should mention walnuts.
The walnuts.
Okay. Have you ever noticed how they look like tiny little brains?
Now that you mention it, yeah, kind of.
And they're full of omega-3s, too.
Oh, wow. So they're building my brain and they look like brains.
It's a fun coincidence.
That's great.
Okay. What else?
Let's move on to something green.
Green. Okay, like spinach.
Spinach is great.
Yeah.
But let's talk about broccoli.
Broccoli. Oh, okay, interesting. It's full of this nutrient called vitamin K.
Vitamin K.
And vitamin K is really important for cognitive function and memory.
Really?
Studies have shown that it can actually enhance memory performance.
Wow. So broccoli can help me remember things better.
It could definitely contribute.
Okay, I'm adding broccoli to my shopping list too.
Good choice.
Okay, now I have to ask about this one because it seems too good to be true.
What's that?
Dark chocolate.
Ah, yes, dark chocolate.
Is it really good for the brain?
In moderation.
Oh, thank goodness.
It's full of flavonoids.
Flavonoids, okay.
Another type of antioxidant.
Yeah.
And those flavonoids actually improve communication between brain cells.
Really? How do they do that?
They boost blood flow to the brain, and they stimulate the production of new neurons.
Wait, new neurons?
Yeah, the building blocks of the brain.
So dark chocolate is helping my brain grow.
It can contribute to that, yes.
This is amazing news.
I know, right?
Okay, before I eat an entire bar of dark chocolate,
Uh-huh, right.
what else is on this list?
How about pumpkin seeds?
Pumpkin seeds. Oh, those tiny little things.
They're actually packed with nutrients.
Really? What kind of nutrients?
Magnesium, iron, zinc, all kinds of good stuff.
Okay. And those are good for the brain.
Definitely, magnesium is great for stress reduction.
Okay.
Iron helps transport oxygen to the brain.
Right. Blood flow. We were talking about that.
Exactly. And zinc supports healthy nerve function.
Wow. So even the tiny seeds are powerful.
They are.
Okay. What about something a little more familiar?
Like oranges.
Oranges. Yeah. Everyone knows those are good for you.
Right. They're full of vitamin C.
Okay.
And vitamin C is a powerful antioxidant.
Right. So it protects brain cells.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it also helps produce neurotransmitters,
Neurotransmitters? What are those again?
the chemical messengers that allow brain cells to talk to each other.
Oh, right. So vitamin C is like ensuring good communication in the brain.
That's a great way to put it.
Okay, so oranges are good for communication.
And studies have shown that getting enough vitamin C can actually improve cognitive function.
Okay, I'm convinced I'm going to have an orange for a snack later.
Feels good.
All right, what's next?
What about eggs?
Eggs? Okay, those are a breakfast staple.
They're a great source of choline.
Choline? I don't think I've heard of that one.
It's a nutrient that's essential for brain health.
Okay, what does it do?
It's a building block for acetylcholine,
Okay.
a neurotransmitter that plays a key role in memory, mood regulation, and even muscle control.
Wow. So choline is important for a lot of things.
It is.
And where do you find choline?
Primarily in the yolk.
Okay, so don't skip the yolk.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm making a mental note of all this.
Good.
So far, we've covered blueberries, avocados, fatty fish walnuts, broccoli, dark chocolate, pumpkin seeds, oranges, and eggs.
That's a good start.
I'm seeing a theme here.
What's that?
Lots of colorful fruits and veggies, healthy fats.
That's right.
It's like we're building a toolkit for healthy brain.
Exactly. And we've only just scratched the surface.
There's more.
Oh, yeah. There are plenty more brain-boosting foods to explore.
Okay, well, let's keep going, then I'm ready for more.
All right, let's do it. Welcome back. Ready for more brain food?
Definitely. I'm feeling energized already.
Great. Well, let's talk about spinach.
Spinach. Yeah, you know it's good for you.
It's packed with folate.
Folate, that rings a bell.
It's a B vitamin that's crucial for brain development.
Okay.
It helps produce neurotransmitters.
Those are the things that allow brain cells to communicate, right?
Exactly.
So folate is like brain cell communication booster.
Yeah, you could say that.
And spinach has a lot of it.
It does. And don't forget about the antioxidants in spinach, too.
Oh, right. They're like the brain cell protectors.
Exactly. They help keep your brain functioning at its best.
Okay, spinach is officially on my shopping list.
Good choice. What else?
Let's move on to turmeric.
Turmeric. Oh, I love turmeric.
It's a great spice.
I put it in everything.
You know, it's not just good for flavor.
Really? What else is it good for?
Well, curcumin, the active compound in turmeric,
Okay.
it can actually cross the blood-brain barrier.
The blood-brain barrier is like a shield that protects your brain from harmful substances.
Oh, okay.
Most things can't get through, but curcumin can.
Wow. So it's like a super spice?
Yeah, you could say that it's really powerful for brain health.
Turmeric.
Uh-huh.
Impressed.
Good.
What about berries? We talked about blueberries.
Yeah, blueberries are great, but other berries are good too.
Like strawberries and raspberries.
Exactly. They're all packed with antioxidants.
Right.
And fiber, which is good for your gut microbiome.
The gut microbiome, what's that got to do with the brain?
Well, it turns out that your gut and your brain are connected.
Really?
Yeah, there's a lot of communication going on between them.
I never knew that.
So a healthy gut can actually lead to a healthier brain.
Interesting. Okay, so berries for a healthy gut and a healthy brain.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm on board with that.
Great. Next.
How about almonds?
Almonds. Okay, I like almonds.
They're a great source of vitamin E.
Vitamin E, that's another antioxidant, right?
That's right, and it's particularly good at protecting against cognitive decline. So eating almonds can help prevent memory problems.
It can contribute to that, yes.
Okay, almonds it is.
All right, let's keep going.
Yeah.
What else?
What about quinoa?
Quinoa, that's a good one.
It's a complete protein.
So it has all the essential amino acids,
Exactly.
and that's important for brain function.
It provides your brain with sustained energy.
That's why I always feel so good after eating quinoa.
Yeah, it's like giving your brain a steady supply of fuel.
Oh, quinoa. I'm a fan.
Great. What about coffee?
Coffee? Oh, I knew you were going
It's a
to...
classic brain booster.
But I thought it was just the caffeine.
Caffeine does play a role.
Right. Helps you feel more alert.
Exactly. But studies have shown that coffee can actually reduce the risk of cognitive decline.
Really? So my daily coffee is actually good for my brain in the long run?
It seems that way, yes, in moderation, of course.
Of course.
Mhm.
Okay, coffee. I feel better about my coffee habit now.
Good.
What else is there?
How about tomatoes?
Tomatoes. Okay, those are pretty common.
They're a great source of lycopene. Lycopene, is that an antioxidant?
It is, and it's especially good at protecting your brain from damage.
Okay.
And cooking tomatoes actually makes the lycopene more bioavailable.
Bioavailable, what does that mean?
It means your body can absorb it more easily.
Oh, okay, so cooked tomatoes are better for you.
In terms of lycopene, yes.
Okay, good to know.
All right, what about beets?
Beets. I don't usually eat beets.
You should give them a try.
Why are they good for the brain?
They can actually improve blood flow to the brain.
Really? How do they do that?
It's because of the nitrates in beets.
Nitrates?
Your body converts them into nitric oxide.
Okay.
And nitric oxide helps relax blood vessels, which improves blood flow.
So beets are good for circulation?
Exactly. And that's good for your brain.
Okay, I'll have to try them.
Good.
What else?
We talked about spinach, but we should mention other dark leafy greens too.
Oh, like kale and arugula.
Exactly. They're all packed with nutrients that are good for the brain.
Okay, so leafy greens in general are a good bet.
They are.
Okay, got it.
And last but not least, whole grains.
Whole grains, okay.
Things like oats, barley, brown rice.
Yeah.
They're a good source of glucose.
Which is the brain's primary fuel source.
That's right. They provide a steady stream of energy to keep your brain running smoothly.
So whole grains for sustained brain power.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm getting the message loud and clear.
Good.
It's amazing how many foods can actually impact our brain health.
It is, isn't it?
I'm feeling inspired to revamp my diet.
That's great to hear.
So what's next?
Well, we've covered a lot of ground here, but there's still more to discuss.
Okay, I'm ready for it. Okay, so we've learned all about these brain-boosting foods.
Right.
But how do we actually, put this into practice?
Yeah, that's a good question.
It can feel kind of overwhelming to, change your whole diet.
It can.
So what are some, practical tips?
Well, one thing you can do is try to add a brain boost to each meal.
A brain boost, okay.
So, for breakfast, instead
Yeah.
of just having plain yogurt,
Yeah.
throw in some blueberries and almonds.
Oh, right. Those were on our list.
Exactly. And for lunch,
Yeah.
make sure you're getting a good serving of leafy greens.
Okay.
And then for dinner,
Yeah.
try using turmeric in your cooking or have some fatty fish.
Okay. I can definitely do that.
Good.
So just little changes can make a big difference.
Exactly. You don't have to overhaul your entire diet overnight.
Right. That makes sense.
Just start incorporating these foods gradually.
This has been so eye-opening.
I'm glad you think so.
I feel like I've learned so much about how to take care of my brain.
That's great to hear.
But it makes me wonder,
What's that?
is there anything we should be avoiding?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
To keep our brains healthy?
Processed foods, sugary drinks, too much alcohol.
Okay. Those are all pretty obvious.
They are, but it's easy to forget sometimes.
Right. We get caught up in our busy lives
Exactly. So it's important to be mindful.
of what we're putting into our bodies.
Exactly.
So it's all about balance.
Right. Adding the good stuff and limiting the bad stuff.
Makes sense.
So what do you think is the big takeaway from all of this?
That's a good question.
What if by making these simple changes to our diets,
Yeah.
we could actually unlock greater cognitive potential?
Wow, that's a powerful thought.
It is, isn't it?
We have the power to shape our own brains.
In a way, yes, through the choices we make.
This is amazing.
It is.
I'm feeling so inspired to eat better now.
That's great.
Thank you so much for sharing all this knowledge with us.
It was my pleasure.
And thank you to our listener for sending in that Real Life English podcast.
Yes, thank you.
It was a great deep dive.
It was.
Well, that's all the time we have for today.
All right.
But we hope you learned something new.
Yes, we hope you enjoyed it.
And we hope you'll join us again next time for another deep dive.
We'll see you then.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.